I think Carlos has come up with the perfect formula of incorporating business with giving. His whole setup is a win-win-win on all sides. If the whole world would do that, we'd be set.
They always have that expression where they say, don't forget where you came from. Well, you know, Carlos never forgets where he came from. I mean, it's kind of part of the DNA and the air he breathes.
My mom was a single mom with 5 kids, didn't go to school, so she started collecting cans in the cities of LA.
Saturday and Sundays for us, or after school and before school, was picking cans, picking trash, and trying to survive.
She didn't want us to go on government assistance, and she taught us the value of hard work.
My mom was a giver. We didn't have food, and she would give our food away. That's just the way she was. She was always about helping the most needy, and there was always somebody more needier than us, and that was instilled in all of us. I fell in big time. I joined the gang when I was 12. Drugs, did a lot of things I wasn't very proud of with my younger sibling. And by the time we knew it, he's 17, I'm 18, he's sentenced as an adult. And that was it for me, just seeing my mother's face really changed my life. I started to pray. And that's when I made the decision that I needed to take everything that I learned from the streets and the hard work in the fields. I was very blessed. I got hired by a developer in downtown, and the minute I walked into the buildings, I saw what I knew that everybody else wasn't looking at, and that was the trash or the metals that people thought were not value or we can use for reuse and help others.
I've been with Carlos for 23 years, and when I started with him, there was 3 employees in the office, 20 to 25 people out in the field, and it grew every day. Now today we have 300 people all together.
I've known Carlos for several years. First met him when we needed some furniture for the shelter, for the office space, and for the counseling rooms, and for the school. And they said, go see Carlos. I had no idea what I was going into. I was just blown away.
To donate this material back into churches and schools and so many different organizations that are needy, it was just so easy for me, just listening to somebody in an elevator saying, oh my God, I'm at a church and I wish they had one of these chairs, and like, pull up a truck, we'll load you up.
Whenever I go to his facility, I can't go alone because all the staff say, can we go too? Because it's so much fun. It's more fun than Disneyland.
I met the Herrera family through Eddie Herrera. We were in prison together. I was doing a life term, and finally, after 32 years, they allowed me to come home. I was having a hard time finding a job. Eddie told us to come and talk to his brother, so we asked him for a job, and he embraced us.
A lot of times when they're incarcerated, they don't give them the tools to come back and just be working citizens of society.
It's all about giving everybody an opportunity once, 2, 3, or 4 times, and not look down at them and make sure that when they're down, we got to pick them up, and that's a homie.
I'm just grateful, to have this opportunity. He made it real easy for the people that done time. The transition with his help, it was tremendous.
People think about recycling or giving back, you're making a ton of money. It actually costs us money to do this, but it's the right thing to do.
This is my mother's legacy, always helping the needy. He's a man of heart of gold.
This is exactly the person who should be acknowledged. He takes seriously what Jesus took seriously. And so I don't know how people measure spirituality, but I'll take Carlos Herrera any day.